and the general warnings for everybody to be a good participant.
Today's participants, coaches, officials, and other fans. As we cheer for your teams today, let's show the world why Anderson University and Wilmington College are leaders in sportsmanship and passion by giving participants the support that makes this a fun and competitive environment. Thank you, and enjoy today's game.
The support that makes this a fun and competitive environment. Thank you, and enjoy today's game. At this time, we ask you to please rise and move your hats to the Honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we're back after the national anthem. Now we'll have our introduction of our players.
And now let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for the Wilmington College Quakers. Number 2, Braden Spencer.
First, for the Wilmington College
Number 3,
No,
Jace Edmondson.
Number 2, Braden
Number 4, James Townsend.
Number 3, Jace Edmondson.
Sally Bell.
Thank you.
Number 6, James Young.
Sally Begerman.
Garnish.
Number 7, Hayden Young.
Number 11, Parker Burke.
Hayden
Number 20, Connor Newman.
Number 11, Parker Holt.
James Holt.
Number 20, Connor Needham.
Number 33, Jordan DeMoe.
Number 23, Jace Holt.
And in goal number 99, Eric
Jordan
Axelson.
DeMoe.
The Quakers are led by head coach Corey Bucher.
The Quakers are led by head coach Corey Bucher.
And now the starting lineup for your Anderson University Ravens.
And now the starting lineup for your Anderson University Ravens.
In goal, a sophomore from Garrett, Indiana, number 0, Braden Kennedy.
In goal, a sophomore from
A
Garrett,
sophomore
Indiana,
midfielder
number
from
0, Braden
Fairfield, Ohio,
Kennedy.
number 3, Wesley
A
Lewis.
sophomore midfielder from Fairfield.
A junior defender from Westchester, Ohio, number 4, Noah Yu. A sophomore defender from Hobart, Indiana, number 10, Jack Harris. A sophomore forward from Lebanon, Ohio, number 12, Xander Mays. A senior midfielder from Louisville, Kentucky, number 13, Daniel Carlin. A sophomore defender from Monroe, Ohio, number 18, Ashton Cuss. A junior defender from Oak Park, Illinois, number 19, Emmett Kindler. A senior forward from West Lafayette, Indiana, number 23, Brendan Hall. A sophomore defender from Hobart, Indiana, number 25, Luke Wyman. Sophomore midfielder from Noseville, Indiana, number 46, Miles Tucker. Ravens are led by head coach Scott Ridley. They're assisted by Derek Spires, Jackson Schlemmer, Mike Garrity, Matthew Nelson, Madison Ridley.
All right, so now that they're starting to get through their starting lineups, listen to the public address announcer.
God bless and go Ravens.
Just quickly going through some of our starters here. You see on the right-hand side of your screen. We're also going to go through some key matchups tonight and see where we're at here later as we go through the game. But as we look at some of the stats and how they kind of match up here, you can kind of see that once we throw that up on the screen real quick. But you can kind of see here from the matchup, the last couple of games that they've played, we're looking at about 39 shots on goal from Anderson University, about 16 shots on goal from, 39 shots, 16 of them on target. We've got about 5 goals, 14 corners, 14 fouls, 2 games played. Again, and from the Wilmington College side, the Quakers have about 29 shots, 13 of them on goal, 4 goals, 10 corners, 18 fouls, and 2 games played. And just a reminder to everybody, they're coming off of a 2-0 win against Rose-Hulman, which is one of our conference foes, right, Jamie?
Yeah, for sure. Rose-Hulman is a big opponent. To see them coming off of a 2-0 win against Rose-Hulman, at least the memories that we have of Rose-Hulman down there at home in Rose-Hulman, that game was super intense. I think it's fair to say it was raining sideways.
Yes.
The entire game.
I remember drying off the ball with my shirt just to give it to one of the players.
Nevertheless, I think today's matchup is going to be it's going to be a tough road to hoe. You've got the Wilmington Quakers, and as I look down through here, I see players from Sweden. I see multiple players from Sweden, so there must be a lot of international players on this team. Watching their warm-ups, I mean, they've got some looks like some serious talent. So Anderson Ravens have been prepared well by the coach. They're about 6 games in this year, all preseason games, 4 preseason games, and then 2 regular season games. They're 1-1 at this point. A lot of shots on goals, a lot of good sequences being played. Still trying to figure out who they are. We expect to see Wilmington here with the high press. They've got a real tall striker who's stepping up right now, and this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. They're high press right out of the gates, a 5v3. So whatever Ravens on the field today is certainly going to have to win his time and keep that time, and whoever comes off the bench to help out is going to have to. Hopefully they ate their Wheaties, because it's going to be a rough game today.
Absolutely right.
Just additionally, a little more for Wilmington College Quakers. On August 29th, they played Mount St. Joseph, which is a team that we also play in our conference down in Cincinnati. I believe last year we handily beat Mount St. Joseph, if I'm correct, and this team tied them 2-2 away. So kind of conflicting information as far as memory goes for players. And now there's going to be a 1v1 breakaway at this point. And a shot on goal just wide by number 33 from the Quakers, which is Jordan DeMoe, who is a junior, 6'6", 206 pounds, out of Cincinnati, Ohio, who played for Walnut Hills.
And we apologize, ladies and gentlemen, we've just lost our feed, but we're getting it back here soon. Just give us just a second. We'll get it right back for you as Jamie gives us the play-by-play and gives us our stream back here.
So far side of the field, Jack Harris in possession of the ball. 33 is in pursuit of Jack, where a ball was played but intercepted by the Quakers. Still continuing to attack down the Ravens' right side, which is the far side of the field, right in front of the parents. Ravens are making their plays on the far side to try to get that ball out. And one of our Ravens has had enough and plays the ball right into the stands. So we're going to reset for a Quakers throw-in, probably about the 35-yard line. Ravens bring everybody back to defend on this one. I'm going to say this must be a long throw that they're anticipating. We've got 10 Ravens back, to include our goalkeeper, Braden Kennedy, to defend, and that sure is a long throw. That's probably a 25 or 30-yard throw that is punched out by our goalkeeper, played up to Wesley Lewis, who plays the ball back to Ashton Cust. Ashton is looking for an outlet there, breaking a line to Miles. 1v1 with Wesley. Wesley wins the ball. Ball back in the possession of the Quakers. Jack Harris clears the ball up to Xander Mays, who looks to come wide, which is on our near side to Luke Weinman. Luke Weinman looks forward, breaks some lines up to Brendan Hall, who plays a great ball up to himself in the corner. Looking for a 1v1 up there. He's against number 4. Again, Daniel Carlin still playing well. Ball being bounced around. Anderson at this point is looking for an opportunity. Ashton Cush is going to play the ball back to midfield for Jack Harris. He's going to look to switch the ball. He switches sides to the far side. Again, still looking to work the ball through. Great give and go to Wesley. Wesley's on the attack in the box. Inadvertent handball by Wesley. Wesley Lewis, number 3, certainly a player to watch on the Anderson Ravens. Ball in possession of the Quakers at this point, about the 8-yard line. And their goalkeeper, who's Eric Axelsson, 6'4", 200, out of Sweden. Cannot pronounce the high school that he went to, but just trust me, he's from Sweden. Certainly another handball. Again, loss of possession by the Quakers. Handball committed by number 3, their right back, who is Jace Edmondson, who's a junior defender, 6 foot, 170 pounds, out of Springboro, Ohio, Springboro High School. Ravens in possession. Quakers are defending with 10. Ball's at about the 40. Noah New looks to take the ball. Plays short to Jack Harris. Jack Harris for a shot on goal. Stopped at the 18. It's going to be kept in bounds by Noah New. Noah New goes short to Miles. Miles goes back to Luke Weinman. Pass is intercepted far side back to the Quakers number 33. Who again, 33 is Jordan DeMoe. That's their 6'6", 206 striker. Should be an interesting matchup on the back line for somebody that big and tall.
206 pounds from Cincinnati, Ohio. A monster right in the middle there.
Ravens are looking to keep shape, continue the pressure. Weinman chases the ball back to their corner. This near side corner, plays a great ball up the line, stays in. 3, they're right back from the Quakers. Headers the ball and plays the ball out. Anderson Ravens in possession of a throw-in right in front of the defending team. Noah New looks to switch the field, decides to bring it back. Good left foot, up to Xander. There's some one-touches back and forth. Ball was played long by number 20. Kept in bounds by number 7. Big cross. Jack Harris interrupts the play, plays the ball completely out of bounds. Back to the bench of the Quakers for a throw-in.
Seeing a lot of pressure there by Wilmington. The Quakers are moving the ball up the field nicely. We're going to have to watch out, see what's going on here to see if the Ravens can put a little trouble in that.
Looks like the Quakers are playing a 4-back. Very disciplined at this point. Their 3-back that's on this side is doing a great job covering the field, spacing very well while they leave their left back completely open on the far side, which I can't quite see his number. He's going to have the ball right now. He's going to look for a cross, which is denied. That is denied by Wesley Lewis, who gets tripped up by the turf over there and plays the ball out of bounds.
We're learning a little bit about turf today, on the way down here, and some disease that's kind of riddled the turf over the spring this year. So they're trying to bring it back.
This must be another long throw. This is by number 20 from the Quakers, who is Connor Niedermeyer. Connor's a senior, 6'1", 165 pounds, out of Lima, Ohio. Which there's a high school up there called Lima. Ball's played in all the way to the PK from that throw. What a big throw from that kid. A lot of 1v1 challenges right now. Ravens are back defending with 5. Ball's played up to the midfield. Xander is in pursuit. Ball's played back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper simply plays the ball back out. Jack Harris was defended by 33, which looked like to be a foul there. However, the official did not see it that way. Collision in the box with our goalkeeper and a player who was certainly a little reckless in his challenge with the goalkeeper, which earned the Ravens a direct free kick out of the box. That player from the Quakers is still upset. Maybe he'll have to go back and check the films on that one because that was a reckless play into the goalkeeper. Braden Kennedy is one tough kid. Gets up, dusts himself off, ready to play. That foul was committed by number 11 on the Quakers.
That's Parker Burke.
Here's Parker Burke. He's a sophomore out of Xenia, Ohio, 5'11", 175-pounder. Some great play, well defended. Great play at this point. Ravens is still trying to put it together on a high press team. 11 is now back in possession of the ball. Jack Harris goes in for a challenge. Ball's played long, certainly offsides by number 33.
Yeah, no one knew was there, though, just in case.
Ravens did a great job on identifying that offsides, played it slow to allow 33 to creep on up into the offsides position. Ravens play the ball short. Jack Harris to Noah New. Noah New is going to come to this side, decides to play the ball long, breaks the line to Xander. Number 3 from the Quakers plays the ball back. 10 plays it up. So obviously we're going to be doing some long balls here for the Quakers to see if they can get it up to their target player, who's number 33. You're going to hear me say target player multiple times at 33 because they're definitely looking to hit him. So Jack Harris with the pick wins the ball. 33 recovers from the Quakers. Now 11 in possession of the ball, looking to switch the fields, which he does. They hit their right back, who comes up for the attack. He's at the 25. Ball across in a dangerous, dangerous ball. What a great ball played by the Quakers, unable to capitalize.
And nice job by Braden Kennedy to recognize and chip that ball out, just punch it out, and live to see another day. Looks like number 20, Connor Niedermeyer, is going to throw it in. So it plays it back a little bit.
They decided to go short on that one. They had all the Ravens tucked all the way in the box, which is certainly at this point in the game, they're trying to weather the storm. Great idea. Luke Weinman headers the ball and then plays the ball long. Ball is going to make it out of bounds right in front of the Quakers box for a number 3 throw-in. A throw-in by number 3 from the Quakers. Quakers go short. Ball's played back. Number 3 is defended by Daniel Carlin. Daniel Carlin wins the ball. They play the ball over Miles Tucker, who just missed the ball. Quakers at this point are playing a great game. They're just trying to figure out where the weak spot is. Through Anderson at this point have been unsuccessful in their bid. Again, they're trying to hit their target player, which they just miss.
Braden Kennedy scoops it up. No problem. He's going to roll it out there to Noah New. Or no, is that Emmett Kindler? I'm sorry, Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler a little bit behind, but looks like Brendan Hall picked it up a little.
What a ball.
Little behind the back there pass, right?
What a ball. Very crafty. Certainly a foul played by the Quakers on the far side right in front of the box. That is going to be against the Quakers. Is that Brendan? I can't see who that is that was fouled.
Yeah, with the sun in our eyes, it's tough to see, right?
Miles. Sorry, 46, yeah. So we're going to have a direct free kick. This is about a 35-yarder. Ball's going to be played long. Great ball played into the 18. Header played up. Miles with a attempt at a left foot volley. Just missed. Ball's going to be played back to Jack Harris. Jack Harris is going to look to break some lines, which he plays the ball over to Luke Weinman. And the official calls a tip off of 23, which is a great call. We could hear it all the way up here in the press box. Not sure if he called a foul or a throw-in.
Looks like it.
Going to be a throw-in.
Chip throw-in, yep.
Going to be a throw-in by Luke Weinman. Weinman goes to Xander. Xander loses possession of the ball. Ball goes to the top of the 18. There was definitely a foul occurred on top of the box. I'm not sure what better foul you need on that one to be called, but he calls no foul in favor of the Ravens. Ball played back to Jack Harris. Jack Harris is going to go wide to Emmett Kindler. Emmett plays the ball back. 33 in pursuit. Jack Harris plays the ball back to Braden Kennedy. Braden Kennedy looks to go long prior to Luke Weinman, which he does. Ball almost in the press box. 23 for a throw-in for the Quakers. I'm not sure how far we're going to let him go up, but the ball was there. I don't know if he's correcting it or not, but here we go. 23 with a throw. Just some possession back and forth with Quakers on the near side in front of the box. We got a 2v1 for the Quakers in favor of the Quakers. Ball played across to Braden Kennedy. Braden Kennedy scoops it up. Waits for his offense to push up. Plays the ball short all the way out to Emmett on the far right side. Some back and forth play at this point between some of the Ravens, just trying to win possession and see if we can pick up a sequence.
Definitely a foul.
So he calls a direct free kick on that one. Foul against the Quakers.
Wilmington College Quakers are from the Ohio Athletic Conference.
Looks like Braden Kennedy's going to send his squad high. He's going to take this direct free kick at about the 30-35. Braden plays the ball along, right up to the top of the arc on the 18. Ball slipped through by the Quakers. That ball is going to be played down all the way out of bounds to a corner kick. The official correctly calling that, as that was definitely a slip by the Quakers. It stopped. So we have a clock stoppage. Looks like we may have the trainer is attending to Miles. The official asked Miles to step off the field to render some aid. Aiden Colclaser, number 11, is going to check in for Miles at this point on the corner kick. Looks like there's certainly a set piece in play for the Ravens. Quakers are defending well. They've got 8 back in the box. Ball is played out of bounds by Daniel Carlin. Cannot miss those opportunities. We cannot. You got to capitalize on those. Those are balls. Those are just free. Those set pieces are set up, and they are very reliant on at least a good kick, and you cannot play those balls out of bounds. Goal kick played out by Quakers goalkeeper. Push in the back, not called. Daniel Carlin with the ball makes a good pass, and a good heel pass just played out. Quakers are now give up another dangerous direct free kick at about the 24-yard line, 25-yard line. We've got 1 back defending. We're going to have 2 back defending this counterattack by the Quakers, should this not go in the favor of the Ravens. The official's going to take those 10 off, because at this point we still can't figure out what 10 yards is. So Jack Harris is here for the free kick. Ball's played up and over and into the backyards of the neighboring houses.
I know somebody lives over there.
Yeah. Goal kick, Anderson Ravens drop back in to defend. As Miles comes back in for a sub, he calls back Andon Colclaser to step out. Andon doing a great job. I think he had a goal and an assist in last game, if I'm correct.
I think you're right.
Certainly, hopefully that won him some minutes in this game and in the upcoming games for that young sophomore. Goal kick taken by the Quakers. About 5 yards past midfield. Ball slipped back and forth. Anderson Ravens are. Oh, okay. Now the Quakers are apparently guilty of a handball. Direct free kick almost at midfield, right in front of the parents. Looks like Noah New, number 4, is going to go over to take that kick. Jack Harris drops in to defend number 7 for the counterattack that we've seen has been pretty dangerous at this point. Number 7 is Caden Young. He's a senior, 6'3", 160 pounds, out of Salem, Oregon, in West Salem. Ball's played in. Players are in pursuit of the ball for a Ravens throw-in. .33, their target player is in possession of the ball. He's going to play the ball across the middle of the field. He's just waiting for some of his backup and some players to build up. Quakers decide to reset, still trying to figure out this Anderson defense and be successful. We're 27 minutes left in this first half, and the Ravens at this point, it looks like a 50-50 as far as possession goes and how well we're doing. We just got to start working on connecting those passes a little bit better. We got to win some 50-50 balls in the air. We have to win those challenges that are coming in. We're allowing the Quakers to step in front of some of the passes that are being made, and there seem to be good passes at this point. We've got to get those receivers to step up and win that ball. So
yeah, a little anticipation, right? Little anticipation when you're trying to run into it.
Sure.
See what's going on.
Attempted cross by Emmett Kendler is going to set Luke Weinman up, number 25, on the far side for a corner kick. So we've got Emmett New back. We've got 9 Quaker defenders back, including their big, tall number 33, who's always going to be looking for that header to get it out for the Quakers. We've got Luke Weinman, who's going to, I'm certain, send an in-swinging laser in, so we'll see what happens. What a great ball. Played just a bit too far.
A little bit too far.
A little bit too far and out of bounds. Again, these are these moments where the Ravens really got to dial in and really have to get the ball playable at this point. We've not seen a dangerous corner kick from the Ravens so far. We've played both balls out of bounds, so we've got to step that up. So, oh gosh, what a hard foul just happened. 2 from the Quakers on number 13, our Daniel Carlin, which is going to set us up for another direct free kick. I'm not sure how many fouls can keep going before a card comes out. I mean, I know last year I saw about 33 cards thrown in this particular one. So I don't know what we're waiting on, but we've had multiple fouls, and that was, to be honest with you, that was cleats up right on Carlin's ankle, so he's very lucky. So we've got Miles, who's in for a direct free kick. What a shot.
Oh,
definitely a corner kick. Good
right
call by
outside.
the official. That was a great save by the goalkeeper. Just pushes the ball right outside of the far post.
This will be Luke Wyman again. Hopefully he can dial this one down a little bit and put it where it needs to be.
So we've got Emmett New back defending number 7 at the top of the box for that, top of the field for that counter, and 19, Emmett Kendler, who's going to be on top of the box. Daniel Carlin is going to step back to give Noah New a hand. So percentages are just off, just a little bit for the Anderson Ravens in the box. You've got everybody defending.
A little better. And
Ball
right there
sent
for
in.
Jack, or for, who's that, Jack?
Ashton Cuss.
Ashton Cuss, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Jack Harris with an attempt at a shot. Off balance, did what he could do on that one, just to try to get a shot off. Ball goes wide. So number 99 again, Eric Axelsson. Which I'm probably saying that wrong, from Sweden. 6'4", 200-pound goalkeeper is going to take this. Goal kicks away. Same spot, about 6 to 8 yards past midfield. Anderson Ravens ready for it at this point. Ball goes up to Quakers target player 33. Anderson Ravens in possession of the ball. Ashton Cuss tries to go up on the far side, and ball is deflected out by the Quakers for a Ravens throw-in. It's a Jack Harris throw, I believe. Sometimes it's hard to keep Ashton and Jack and then Matt D.
Yeah.
With the hair that's
with
out
the
there.
hair, with the
Yeah, that's one thing we should talk about. Is we're as I recall, we're about 5 Anderson Ravens short. We've got 5 injuries that they're working through.
Yeah, absolutely.
I did see our favorite number 33, formerly known as 33, now number 7. I did see him in his injury the other day, and I saw him walking today. He was not walking on it at all, but he was walking. He's walking with no crutches and just a little gingerly today. So
okay.
It'd be great to see him playing. There's some great play on the inside. Miles has a really great attempt, really close to getting a shot off on goal. Ball's played out what I thought was a corner kick. It is not. Excuse me, it is a corner kick. It's played short. Miles is going to take the ball and have a good cross.
Pump it in. Kindler over to Jack.
Jack Harris for a shot on goal, which is denied. So Luke Weinman is out opposite side of the field for their target player number 33. Anderson Ravens back in possession. Jack Harris is up. That was a pass to Wesley, who was fouled, no call. Ball's on the near side to Daniel Carlin.
Oh.
Carlin plays the ball back in just to Brendan Hall,
Just missed his foot.
who just missed his foot. I mean, I got to tell you, Anderson Ravens are really doing a great job at this point. You know, looking at this lineup from this other team, I mean, with so many players that are clearly international players that are coming over here to the Wilmington Quakers. And, you know, at this point, you know, we're doing great. I can't tell you how old these players are from over here, but I can give you some examples. Eric, the goalkeeper. So just because he's a freshman goalkeeper doesn't mean that he didn't go over and play multiple years of professional ball.
Absolutely.
And is able to come over here and play. So this could be, I'm not saying that he is, but he could be a 20, 21, 22-year-old player who comes over here and they load him up on a team and he
Right.
gets 4 more years of eligibility and gets to play the game that he loves for 4 more years and education. What a great idea.
Absolutely.
But for us, the team that's trying to put one on the net on them, that's a little rough.
I mean, you know, hey, we went overseas, right, over this past summer. We spent 2 weeks over there, fared pretty well. I think we won 2 and tied 1 over there in Italy and Germany and I think Amsterdam or the Netherlands. We were there for a little bit. What a great experience for the boys to get, you know, right here in college and go over there and be able to play against some other squads. So who knows? You know, maybe that helped us out a little bit.
Could be. You know, one of the teams they played is a fourth division pro team that was over there, and apparently were just really well organized, did a great job, and the boys came out with a 2-2 tie after being up 2-0 in the first half, and the game ended up 2-2. So, you know, even if you come out of that with a 3-2 loss, I mean, I'm not going to say who cares because I'm not a coach that likes to lose at at anything, but you know, what a win to go over and play, you know, a Division IV team over there and end up with a 2-2 tie, and knowing that you were up 2-0 during the first part of the game. I mean, what confidence? You know?
Absolutely.
And that's one of those things. You get a 35-year head coach like Scott Fridley who's out there, not his first rodeo, knows that iron sharpens iron. I'm going to say that every game about him. That's why Scott plays these super, super difficult teams in the beginning, because he knows how hard it is. How hard the competition is, and wants to grind his team, you know, those preseason games, that when we get to regular season games, they understand the pressure that this Wilmington offense has been putting on so far, and what a target player like 33 on Wilmington looks like. So
Absolutely.
kudos to the coach on that one. Ball played in. Luke Weinman wins with the header. Great step up from a left back. He moves all the way into the middle of the field to win that ball. Ball played long to our Braden Kennedy, goalkeeper, who comes out to save the ball. Braden plays the ball short here on the near side to Noah New. Noah New's probably going to look for Luke Weinman here on the short side, but he looks to go in the middle to Ashton Cuss. Cuss plays the ball back in that classic W pattern pass that we see so many teams running, especially when they're in a 4-back with that lone 6, that CDM. Ball's played up through the middle. Great ball. Miles is looking up. He has a great vision for the field. When you watch him play, he plays the ball here. Weinman in for a cross. Just misses, deflected out, in possession of the Quakers.
Jack Harris there to beat off their number 11. Number 19, Emmett Kindler over there to, I'm sorry, that's Ashton Cuss to Emmett Kindler. Man, it is hard to see with this sun, isn't it?
Hard to see who they are.
Man, hard to see with this sun going
Here we've
on
got
now.
that Cole Glazier coming back in, number 11. He's going to call off, looks like Brendan Hall, if I see. So 23 is out. 23 also for Wilmington Quakers is out. He was subbed in by number 19.
Noah Lee, yeah.
Who's going to come in. 19, Noah Lee, is a junior. We've got him listed as a midfielder, but he checks in as a right back. 5'7", 160 pounds, from Loveland, Ohio, which is Loveland High School, which is where my cousins owned a Dairy Whip.
Oh,
There's
Dairy
a
Whip.
fun little fact for you.
Yeah.
Ball played out of bounds right in front of the parents, in possession of the Quakers. Interesting throw there. Are those so what's the new ruling with that? You see the throw, how they twist their body and twist that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as long as the ball stays in front of them, I believe they can twist their lower half.
Okay. Pass to Daniel Carlin. Daniel Carlin's going to have to step up in this game and really start putting some pressure on some of these players. little encouragement from the coaches on this side to Daniel Carlin. With 5 injuries deep on the Ravens, you're going to have to, we used to call it Iron Man soccer. These players that are on the field, I sure hope all this training and conditioning they did for the summer, that was for this game.
They're going to need it.
Because the subs is, I don't think it's going to be a big factor here for the Ravens.
Miles Tucker over there to Luke Wyman. Luke Wyman still going down to the left. Moving the ball in and out. And gets a cross off, but gets it off behind the goal.
17 minutes left. We've got number 9 in for Wilmington, out for number 7. Number 9 in is Logan Kent. He's a junior. We got him listed as a forward, 6'1", 178 pounds from, let's go ahead and go with another fun fact for you. Hamilton, Ohio, city I was born in.
Ah, there we go.
He went to Talawanda, which I've never heard of that high school, but here we are.
It's new. You haven't been there in 40 years.
I'll take 40. Goal kick played by Quakers goalkeeper, same spot, about 6 to 8 yards past midfield. At this point, Anderson is learning these behaviors. Jack Harris comes in for a challenge on number 11. Ball goes in the favor of the Quakers. Quakers still in possession. 11, which is doing a really good job for the Quakers. He's causing a lot of havoc on that back line. Daniel Carlin with a great 1v1 challenge. Gets the ball. Ball played back to, on that 50-50 challenge, they were running backwards, and Quaker was able to get the ball just before Daniel Carlin played the ball back to their goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it back. Ashton Cush for the header. Up to Xander Mays.
Oh, bumped heads.
Xander Mays is in possession of the ball. Miles looks back to one of his favorite targets, which is Luke Weinman. Jack Harris calls for the ball to move up, but it goes back to Braden Kennedy. Kennedy's going to send the ball long, looking for Ashton Cush for a slip to Daniel Carlin. That play is interrupted by number 3, the right back on the Quakers. Ball out of bounds, far side in the favor of the Quakers. It'll be a Quakers throw-in. Got 15 minutes left in this contest. We have 6 shots on goal by the Ravens. 2 shots on goal have been awarded to the Quakers. We're still at a 0-0 tie. Again, each squad is still trying to figure this out. Long ball sent up to the Quakers. Number 9 is going to keep the ball in. He's certainly in a dangerous spot down there for a big cross, which is defended very well by Noah New. Noah New sends the ball out of bounds for a Quakers corner kick on this side.
See if they go short here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like number 19, Noah Lee, is going to go ahead and take that corner kick. It's a 5'7" junior.
They've changed their set piece up. Now they've got somebody up on the goalkeeper to cause little problems, they being the Quakers. I do not see their target player, 33, at this moment. Do you see him out there?
Ball in. Push to the back.
Okay, thank you.
And we're going to have a Braden Kennedy intercept. No problem there for him.
I wouldn't give that a shot. I would say that was a cross. Oh, well, we disagree on what shots look like. Ball's played up to number 11, who is now turning into the Quakers' target player.
That's Parker Burke.
Parker Burke's doing a really good job for the Quakers, again, causing a lot of problems on that line up there. 13, Daniel Carlin's looking for somebody up top, and he finds
Andy Colclaser. Andy Colclaser moves it over there to, looks like Emmett Kindler. Tries to go to Ashton Cuss, but doesn't get there. Xander Mays putting some pressure on the Quaker defense. Luke's going to come up, try to intercept. He wins it, but loses it on the just a bad bounce.
Yep.
But ball back to him again. He's going to try to chip. He's playing tough.
Definitely a foul. No.
Looks like it's going to be a throw-in.
No way.
Ref's not going to call that.
No way. That was two-handed push in the back, pushes the player into the ball, out of bounds.
Got a couple of subs on the sideline here. Eli Delgado for the Ravens And we've got number 24, A.J. Bibb, and number 36, Akul Malo.
So 41 in for the Anderson Ravens, and 3, Wesley Lewis out for a sub.
Yeah, number 11, Parker Burke is coming out.
So we're going to see Delgado has had some chances. I mean, he's had some dangerous moments in some games and caused some certainly heartburn for the other team. So we'll see what he does today.
Sure.
He's on fresh legs, which is what we need right now. At this point, we're not too far off from a goal.
Oh, nice pass.
Great ball played out. Great ball played back in to Xander Mays.
And
We've got Ashton Cuss on the left side with a left-footed shot, which was a great effort on that.
he's
Ball
gonna
is
clear.
played way far, all the way back to Braden. It squeaks out on the completely far side of the field. Braden plays the ball short to Noah New, who hits his 6, and they play back and forth just to gain some momentum and open up some of those passing lanes. So ball played to Delgado right out of the gate. Got a loss of possession in the middle, scrapping for the ball. We've got an attack coming. We've got 4v5 coming for the Ravens. Emmett Kindler's going to wait for some assistance.
Trying to hit up to Eli. Eli's going to let it go
Ashton
through with
Cuss.
Ashton Cuss, and just a little bit over the goalpost there to the left side.
And it is amazing how many balls just make it over that fence to go down the road. There's another one going right down. I don't know what that is.
We are about 11 minutes and 5 seconds from the half. Beautiful day here in Anderson, Indiana. Temperature's got to be, what, 73, 74 degrees?
I don't know. I'm going to tell you, it feels a little hotter than that.
It does. The sun
I'm
is
not gonna
beating
lie.
down right down on us.
Yeah.
Actually, 79 degrees here in Anderson, Indiana.
Yeah.
Thank you to our awesome statistician here next to us.
Hudson is his name.
Hudson.
Give him a shout out. Oh, good 50-50 ball. Xander just missed the opportunity for possession on that one in a 1v2. Quakers are going to send the ball long again. So interesting what's happening here with the offense on the Quakers. They'd sent a lot of long balls. I think they're trying to figure some things out.
It almost looks like they're backing off a little bit.
Yeah, they're in a lower press now.
Yeah.
That 33 changed. That 33 coming out of the game changed some of their tactics, I think.
Okay.
That not as big of a target. It looks like they have some bench players that are in now. They're probably just looking to capitalize in that second half of the second half with some tired legs here with the Anderson Ravens. So we'll see what Coach Fridley has to counter that.
Nice stop by Carlin. We're going to go back here between Wyman and number 19. Wyman's going to push it up. I don't know how he does it, but he moved it up the field.
And it stays in bounds.
Still
in bounds.
And finally goes out of bounds just past the half. Number 24, A.J. Bibb's going to throw the ball in, and we're going to have a foul there right in front of the press box on number 36.
36
Malo.
36 certainly selling that foul on that one. That's the same two-handed push we've been seeing all game, but
He's a 6'1" sophomore forward from Dayton, Ohio. He had 1 goal against Mount St. Joe. Played about 48 minutes in the last 2 games. So they kind of maybe put him in as a sub player to give some of the other players some rest.
yeah, no doubt. Totally agree with that. This is going to be a second half of the second half game, in my opinion. We'll see how the Ravens are going to have to dig deep. They're going to have to dig deep on this one because they're resting all of their players at this point. So,
Going to throw in, and courtesy of the Ravens.
but the Ravens at this point, with 37 minutes of this game played, they should be exceptionally happy with themselves, according to how this team came in and the rankings and how the description of what was going to happen from their offense. The Ravens have really been effective at this point. Again, those 50-50 balls are costing some possession that we've not won. Luke Weinman with a great header and winning that 50-50 ball right there. We're going to have to get Daniel Carlin to step up just a little bit and start winning some more of those, like the challenge we just saw here in front of us. You can't let those go. But a great ball played through, and fortunately a hard touch by number 8 on the far side of the field, plays the ball too long and plays himself out of the possession into Braden Kennedy's hands.
Braden Kennedy's going to just move the ball right over there to Jack Harris, wearing the captain's band for today. Pretty awesome.
Yep.
Putting ball back into Andon Colclaser, back to Jack Harris. Jack's going to look down the line. He's going to move it over to Eli Delgado, who plays the ball just a little bit too far out of bounds. It'll be a Quakers throw-in.
2 more Quakers subs coming in. You got 17 and 28 coming in.
For the Quakers, number 17.
Jose Ruiz and Eric Wenstrom.
It looks like 2, and you see another sub coming out there?
Braden Spencer's coming out. I'm looking for the other sub. Looks like on the far end he's going to
Yeah,
walk
there he
though.
is.
He's going to take the long road.
So who are our numbers
Nope.
that came out?
The referee said no, he's going to make him come out this side.
Okay. You know what? To be honest with you, the Ravens will take this break on the leg.
Much
so,
needed. I'm
yeah.
sure they get a nice little relaxation
Yeah.
here to.
What was the numbers that just came out? Ruiz. Oh, 2 and 4. So 2 is Braden Spencer, freshman, middle field. He's a middle, 5'10", 160 pounds, out of Springfield, Ohio.
And number 4, James Comstock.
Another little fun fact for you: at Springfield, Ohio, when I was a youngster, my grandfather used to take me out. We would catch night crawlers in a city park at nighttime in thunderstorms to go fishing the next day. If anybody has any more Ohio, stories that they'd like to hear, please feel free to post any of that.
It's Jamie.Harris at Gmail. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Jack Harris plays the ball up to Ashton Kuss. Kuss is immediately pressured by some fresh legs from 17, who is obviously working to win some.
Nope.
He's looking to win some minutes there. Foul called in the midfield, about 8 yards in the favor of the Quakers past midfield. So 17 is going to go short to their left back. He's going to play the ball back to their center back, 14. They're just looking again to find this weak spot. So 3 on their right back, who's the captain, plays the ball up. A lot of conversation taking place right now on the Quaker side. Luke Weinman in possession, in pursuit of the ball.
He's going to call a goal kick for sure.
And he plays the ball out against a dangerous number 36 in favor of the Anderson Ravens for a goal kick. Ball played through. I didn't see that. I don't know if Cuss missed that pass or not, but the ball played.
Oh, just barely
goes-
missed.
Yeah, just under.
So they've got Jackson Crawford coming in for Eli Delgado.
Let's go, Crawford. We need a goal. Okay, so we're calling Eli back off, which is Eli Delgado, 41. We got number 34 subbing in, Jackson Crawford, as just was mentioned. He's a midfielder freshman out of Greenwood, Indiana. He went to Whiteland High School, which is, here's a fun fact for you, where I kicked my first field goal as a high school place kicker.
There we go.
It's almost as
Fun,
it's scripted.
Fun Fact Tuesday brought to you by
This-
Jamie Harris.
This sheet is following my life. Whiteland is what I believe what we pass up 65 when we're making our 2-hour and 45-minute trek down here.
That's right. A couple of days a week just to watch the boys play some soccer, do a little broadcasting, and have some fun.
Talk to all 6 of our viewers.
Yes.
What are we up to now?
I'd have to look. I'd have to look and see what we got here.
All right. Ball played back. Dangerous ball by Luke Weinman. Definitely a foul was committed. Definitely. He'll have to relook at that. Defender still got his hands up as if it was not. Number 9 from the Quakers,
Logan Kent.
Logan Kent, which is our junior forward, 6'1", 180-pounder out of Hamilton, Ohio. Fouls Luke Weinman. Ball's played short to Luke. Luke looks forward, plays the ball to Xander Mays. Xander Mays and Carlin are looking for a connection here, which is missed. Ball is played far and long. Jack Harris intercepts and plays the ball to Ashton Kuss. Kuss is looking to go on the far side to Andy Colclaser, but it's intercepted. Ball's played back to Jack Harris and headed back to our goalkeeper, Braden Kennedy. And the coach is calling for them to relax and spread the field. Again, looking to get out of this half with as much energy as Anderson could muster.
We've got about 3 minutes left, just under 3 minutes left in this half.
Whew. Tough battle going on. Great job by Ashton Cuss and Miles over there to win the ball. Great body positioning. Now
Jackson. Xander does
Yeah.
a great job moving the ball. Holds on to a second. Long
What
ball
a
over
ball.
there to Carlin. Carlin's up. And
Oh, he shoots and scores! Everybody's on sides. How fantastic was that? Quakers did not see that coming.
They
what
did
a
not.
ball.
What a beautiful cross to
who's-
Ashton, or to from Xander Mays, right over there to Carlin. Puts the ball in with ease. Just says, "Hey, I got this." What?
It's mine.
Just a little tap.
Hits a far post, left foot, non-dominant, far post, one touch. He should put that in his memoirs for the rest of his life. That goal was absolutely fantastic. How exciting.
Orange smoke popping in the air.
We need Gene with the fireworks. Does not hurt at this point, but we definitely need, I think he should get, frankly, 2 fireworks for that one. 2 fireworks and a smiley face. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And certainly crafted. Here's Jackson Crawford. He goes up and challenges, which is a great job. Who cares if that was a foul? Nobody cares. It's in the
green.
It's in the green on the green on our side. We're up 2-1. Need to get out of this half, staying up. So they're going to send a long ball, which Braden Kennedy's going to be out to intercept. Great save. Great goalie stall on the far side. Doing a great job.
2 minutes and about 4 seconds left in the half.
I assume Braden's going to send this ball long, and that is correct. He sends the ball up to about the 60, which is a great, great punt by this young man. Ashton Kuss in a little trouble over there, works his way out, plays the ball back to Emmett Kendler. So still a scrum on the outside. We've got a 2v1 on the outside with a runner. Ball played to the inside. Dangerous ball just over Daniel Carlin's head. Now they're going to look for a shot on goal. We do not need a foul.
Jackson
This
Crawford
close.
moving in.
Jackson Crawford defending well. Daniel Carlin wins the ball, sends the ball out of bounds with 80 seconds left in this half. We've got all the Ravens back defending. And again,
nice
a very
pickup by
talented
Braden Kennedy.
Braden Kennedy with the recovery. He's going to burn some of this time. I would look for this ball to go long. And it does. He sends this ball 70 yards.
Wow.
All the way back to their back line, the Quakers back line, which is headered. Jackson Crawford just overcommits just a bit. Ball played to the far side. They're going to try this long ball again. Ball sent over Jack Harris's head. Dangerous ball, 2-1. Jack recovers. Now defending, shot on goal, and again, saved by Braden Kennedy. Goalkeeper coach is yelling at them to pick the ball up. The coach wants them to have a go at this last part. Going to send the ball far again. We're going to need to win this ball. Ball goes out of bounds. 20 seconds left. We're going to have a long throw, which Luke Weinman has gotten significantly better at. Ball goes down to Xander Mays. Xander Mays with a 1v1, 10 seconds left in this half. What a great half played by Anderson University.
Headed out by Weinman, and we will have the half.
Great half played by Anderson Ravens. Great job. Remember, this opposing coach is going to stock his starters right back up in with their target players that you saw in this first half. So second half of the second half is when Anderson's really going to have to downshift, park that bus, find that shape in the back and keep defending like they're doing. But at this point, great game.
Absolutely. So we'll be right back just after the next 15 minutes here to come back with the second half of action, and we'll talk to you then. All right, we're about 1 minute from kickoff here in the second half. Just a couple of stats to go by in the first half of play. Obviously, both teams have played 2 games under their belt so far. We'll start with the Anderson University side. They've had 5 shots. 3 of them have been on goal. They've obviously scored that goal with that beautiful cross from Xander Mays over to Carlin. Carlin just kind of just popped it right in there with a no-brainer. The Ravens have had 4 corners, and they've 4 fouls called against them. And then on the Wilmington College Quakers side, we're looking at about 9 shots. 1 shot on goal, so the defense from the Ravens are doing a great job. No goals yet. We've got, hopefully they don't score any. We've got some corners, one corner from the Quakers. They've had 9 fouls, which I know you've kind of talked about here a little bit already, Coach.
9 fouls versus what? How many has Anderson committed?
4.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not egregious fouls at this point. They're just multiple fouls. And, at some point, I know how much this official likes to caution his players, and I'm a little shocked we've not seen anything yet. So, here we are in the second half, the first minute of the second half. And, the reality is let's see. I see their strong number 11 in. He looks like he's going to be up as a striker. We're going to have a direct free kick that was awarded to the Anderson Ravens just about 4 yards into the Quakers territory. And I think that's no one knew. Number 4 is going to be taking that direct free kick.
Really hard to see with the sun right there, but looks like no one knew. Chipped over, and it'll be stopped there by the goalkeeper.
Dangerous place, dangerous right off. I can't tell whose header that was off of, but back to the goalkeeper nonetheless. So goalkeeper is going to evaluate what he has. Looks like this Quakers defense is playing maybe even a 3-6-1, to be honest with you. I can't quite figure out.
Oh, Jamie Harris there.
Back is that dry grass here from all the disease we talked about earlier must be catching up with me.
Drink a little green tea, be all right, right? Xander Mays has the ball right there up the middle here with Luke Wyman passing back and forth to Xander, a little ticky-tacky soccer. And then just be clear, just far to the left, be a Quakers throw-in. As you know, Quakers have switched sides with the Ravens, so Quakers are in the green jerseys going from right to left on your screen, and the Anderson University Ravens in the white jerseys, black shorts going from left to right on your screen. It'll be looks like a...
I'm going to call that a handball.
Handball, okay, handball.
Against the Ravens, unintentional. Player just went down with a cross leg in the backside to try to deflect that ball and was hit in the hand on the way by. Not in a natural position, so the referee rightly calls a handball against the Ravens. Quakers are going to work the ball back and forth on their back line, looking to make that strike, which they're going to hit number 11, who's been a strong player at this point on the Quakers team. That's going to be a throw-in all the way down far side, right next to the corner. Right next to the corner flag. 11's going to drop it, and they're going to bring up their number 20, who, if I recall, is a long throw, and that's what it looks like everybody's setting up for. So we're going to have 1 Raven up top versus 2. Nope. Coaches on the Ravens are going to decide to bring everybody back in to defend this lead and try to defend this corner kick because there's some dangerous players up top on the Quakers that are waiting for the throw. Officials having a conversation with what looks like number 11, who is pushing Braden Kennedy around, and I'm sure, as I can see, the official is staring directly at the goalkeeper to keep him safe.
Nice job. Oh, looked like you got him right there. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, that was a dangerous play there by number 10 on the Quakers. Looked like he made an attempt to upend Braden Kennedy as he went up to save the ball, but Kennedy sends a long ball to Wesley, who plays a great one-touch ball, keeps possession. He's defending number 4, who's in possession from the Quakers. They're going to walk him all the way back to the corner.
A little slip pass there.
They play a ball out. And 46 miles commits a foul in the green. Final third in the Ravens, so that's fine. That's an okay place to foul somebody if you're looking to slow the clock down. Quakers play the ball back to the goalkeeper. On the Quakers, he plays the ball far to the far right back. And again, I do think that they're playing a 3-6-1, and then when they're in possession, they're moving up 4 of their players on top of the line. If you saw, there's 4 up here. So interesting play from the Wilmington Quakers at this point. Obviously well coached. Long ball thrown in. Ball played back all the way to the Anderson goalkeeper, which is going to go way on top of the press box and hit the top of the roof.
I heard the boom.
So the ball's going to come into number 4 here.
That's James Comstock. Long throw in there to Parker Burke,
who's a dangerous player. He's very strong, plays the ball well. When he's in possession of the ball, he has no problem with it. Looks like 23 is going to play the ball again. Another dangerous ball on top of the box. Played out by Noah New. Played all the way out of bounds to the far side, right in front of the parents, right in front of that hill that Coach Fridley. Here's one for you. So I go with my daughter, Sophie Harris, and she goes up with the Hobart Girls High School team to watch the Notre Dame girls play the Oakland Grizzlies this past Sunday. And I would encourage you, if anybody has never been to Notre Dame, I'm not a big Notre Dame fan, but if you've ever been there and you go see their facilities, you will in fact become a Notre Dame fan. Their facilities are unbelievable. And you know what they have over there for the parents? They have the raised hill that Scott Fridley has here.
Affectionately called the berm.
So just to let you know the caliber of field that Coach and the play that he's looking for, he's all the way up with Notre Dame and what their fields look like. So very caring coach, obviously always working hard and always doing the right things for his players. All the way down to flagpoles, which was put on the north end of our field here by the Carlin family. Yesterday was was it Friday? Was the
last Friday
was the first use of that flag?
Yeah, Saturday.
Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's right, Saturday. So some play here on a long ball played all the way over to the other side of the field. Braden Kennedy, smart goalkeeper, is going to make sure he brings number 11 in to get some extra steps out of him because we're going to need all we can get in the last 20 minutes of this game. Need to burn all that down. So looks like their coach on the other side has not played in number 33. So if I were guessing, he's gonna hedge his bets to see. Oh, great play there by Brendan Hall.
Xander Mays.
Xander Mays in. Brendan Hall just misses the ball. We got Wesley on the outside here. Good pass out by the Quakers. But what I was saying is, this coach is going to wait to bring an additional run of players in, and I think we're going to see number 33 come back in the game in the last 20 minutes of this game. Ball played on top of the box to number 2. Play interrupted by Jack Harris. Ball played all the way out. Xander Mays is onside.
Onside, just can't
He's just got to beat number 20.
Connor Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer doing a good job there, just keeping the ball outside. This ball's played over there, number 4, James Comstock. Comstock moves the ball up to Jack Harris. Jack Harris plays that ball back to Mr. Cuss. Cuss moves the ball back to Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler's going to go all the way back to the keeper, and we're going to restart. It's a good way to just get everybody kind of back on the same page. We're going to have a long ball cross up to Xander Mays. Xander Mays lets it fly, and number 3 from the Quakers pass the ball back to their goalkeeper. Number 3 doing a good job with Jace Edmondson, doing a good job moving that ball around in the back, just keeping the offense off.
Okay, quick strikes happening on the far side of the field. Number 7 in possession of the ball. He's going to look to switch, but he is being defended by our own number 18, who does a great job, plays the ball off of the player. I'm not sure what some of these Quaker players are seeing, frankly. That ball was played off of him, clearly out of bounds, and he's upset that it's an Anderson Ravens throw-in. So I'm not sure exactly what happened on that side, but there's no doubt that that's an Anderson Ravens throw-in.
You know, we talk about that gamemanship, right? If you get in the referee's head a little bit, see if you can get him to call the ball your way, even though it's I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, we're only human, right? Referees are only human. They're going to make their calls and see where we got.
Okay, good challenge in the mid by Ashton Cuss. Disrupts the play. Ball goes far over here to Emmett Kindler. Anderson slows the play down here just a little bit. Great ball played up to Wesley Lewis. Wesley Lewis plays the ball in, and certainly.
But they're going to call. They're going to call stance advantage.
Yep.
We're going to move up the field to Carlin. Carlin up to Kindler. Kindler over there to Miles Tucker, just a little too far outside.
That's okay. It's going to let us build. Got to bring some numbers up on that one. The numbers weren't in our favor anyway. So.
And a shot on goal.
Do we have a new goalkeeper on
Picked
the
up
other
by
side?
Globe. It doesn't look like it. I don't
sure?
believe so. Our statistician, what's his number?
The guy's 99.
99.
Thank you.
Can't see it from here. Eric Axelson from Sweden.
Maybe just the sun looks a little different now. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure you're seeing it on your TV at home, your computer at home. You're noticing the screen. You can see the sun cloud, or the sun shining in, the beams just radiating off of the front of the glass of the camera, just kind of where we're at. But don't worry, folks. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be playing under the lights.
Very exciting. Big deal for Anderson University. Again, just bringing some big league play here. Of course, the coach is always doing the right thing. Kentucky Bluegrass is what he's got planted here. Redeck the field, and is one of what a ball!
It's a good idea. It's a good idea by Kindler.
Yeah. Just additional.
Oh, nice chip, nice flip there by him. He's on sides. No one knew he was going to go over there to the other. Shot on goal, and that's a goal.
Shot on goal by number 7. Shot on goal, number 7, who is Caden Young, is a senior forward, 6'3", 160, out of Salem, Oregon, West Salem High School. Great left foot shot, buries it in the far post. Good sequence on play. Definitely found a hole in our back line. Evens it up, 1-1, 34 minutes left in this game. We're still at 10 shots for the Ravens against 5 shots for the Quakers, and a 1-1 goal, 1-1 score. Ball's played back to Jack Harris, which is out to Emmett Kindler, number 19. 19's looking for some help. He plays it into their 6. Plays it up to Brennan Hall. Good sequence of play at this point. We are certainly in a little bit of a low press game as opposed to what it was in the beginning. Good ball played across the middle to Daniel Carlin, I believe. 23 with an egregious and ridiculous foul. No call played against Daniel Carlin. Another two-handed push in the back, which is just completely lack of sportsmanship on this point. No reason for play like that. Carlin's not even facing him. He's defenseless at this point. And 23, who let's just make sure we give him some credit, which is Jace Hauk. Junior midfielder, 6 foot, 180 pounds, out of Bethel, Ohio. Good play down in this near corner. Ball's played out to number 11. Again, strong player, good player for this Quaker team. They're going to have a give and go right in the middle.
No, that was
very unfortunate, not intentional. Oh, he's going to give a card for that, and that's listen, that's just not cardable. That ball was played by him. That player ran through his foot, our player's foot, and that card is going to be given to our number 18, Ashton Kuss. And I can assure you that player will be up in no time, as that was just play on the ball, and he drug his foot for the foul.
They both look like they kind of went and hit each other.
Yeah, that was, yeah. I mean, at best, a foul. At very best, certainly not cardable.
Looks like number 7, Caden Young, is going to take the free kick.
We've got a 6-man wall set up. Everybody back to defend for the Anderson Ravens. They're going to be, looks like they're on top of the box. The player who was fouled and went down in immense pain is now back up and ready to get in. And that ball is played just over the top of the box.
It'll be a Ravens goal kick.
Goal kick played short. Little back and forth play to open up some of the field here with the goalkeeper and his left center back, which is Noah New. Noah New breaks the line, plays the ball back up to Xander Mays, who
That's a
is
foul.
definitely fouled from the back.
Definitely
by
a foul.
number 7. Number 11 is just going to carry the ball from the Quakers for us. That's kind of him. Appreciate that. gives his team enough time to recover.
I believe that was number 2 who committed that foul, Coach. Braden Spencer.
It is. He's in possession of the ball right now. Ashton Cuss.
And we're going to have a foul here by Ashton Cuss.
Yeah, that's definitely a foul. We'll take that.
Couple of fouls back and forth here. Game's getting a little chippy.
It's okay.
Just kind of letting each other know what's going on
to
here.
be
Like,
honest
hey,
with
you're
you-
going to hit me, I'm going to hit you back.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
got to catch up. We're half the fouls they had in the first half, so it's time to catch up. Half the fouls they had in the first half, and we're the first to get a caution.
Number
Go
4,
figure.
James Comstock's going to take this.
Good
Braden
ball,
Hall up in
dangerous
the
ball.
air. Nice header out by Jack Harris. Up to number 23, Brennan Hall, who loses it, but Jack Harris is there to recover and loses it to number 23, Brendan Hall, who boots it out way far into the other side there. Says, hey, give my team a little bit of a break.
Yeah. 31 minutes left in this half. 1-1. We're still at 10 shots for the Ravens, 6 for the Guests, which are the Wilmington Quakers. Good ball played in. Ashton Cuss receives. Now there's just some crazy play in the middle at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Ball's just up in the air where coaches don't want it, right? They want it on the ground. You have more control on the ground.
Sure.
You don't want the ball in the air as much, but a nice play up to Wesley Lewis. Wesley Lewis is going to make the turn, but it is saved out of bounds by a Quakers player right there in the corner, so it'll be a throw-in for the Ravens.
Quick throw, and a quick challenge with number 5 from the Quakers to Emmett Kendler. Unfortunately goes out of bounds in the favor of the Quakers. Quakers throw in.
Long throw in there to Parker Burke. Parker's going to move the ball over to number 10, Aiden Bernshin. Nice ball there by 7, but Braden Kennedy's going to pick that ball up because it went just a little too far. And the ball's going to go over to Jack Harris. Jack Harris is going to assess the field.
He's going to look and break this line. He's looking for Wesley, but this defender smartly closed that passing lane off for him. Number 5 did. So here we go with the give and go up the line here, right in front of the press box. Wesley Lewis. That was a good slide tackle by number 2.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, no foul on that one.
Miles Tucker's gonna compete though and win the ball. Brendan Hall there, great job on the move. He's gonna still continue up the field to play.
We've got Luke Weinman attacking as a left back. Ball's played over to the opposite side. Xander Mays, and we have a ball on top of the box. Not played very well. Now we've got a foot race over here with number 10, Jack Harris, versus number 11 from the Quakers. Ball's going to be playing the opposite side. Noah New in pursuit with here number 7, who's a speedy player.
And the ball's gonna go right to Braden Kennedy.
Yeah. Good play, good recovery. Good job by Anderson on that one. Again, these boys got 29 minutes left of this. And again, another foul by the Quakers.
Yeah, that looked like it was by number 10, Aiden Barnishin.
Emmett Kindler set up for the direct free kick about 8 yards on the Anderson Ravens side. Jack Harris and number 11 out there from the Quakers. Looks like they're having some good banter, which is good to see. Good sportsmanship by both of those players.
And the goalkeeper from Sweden grabs that one pretty easily.
Hey, that was a good ball served in by Emmett Kindler. No, not
Nice job by Kindler to win that ball. He's looking for a high kick, dangerous play. He did call it.
By number 10, that's 2 fouls in a row. So at some point, we've got to start looking for, some caution or at least a conversation from the official when you start getting so many fouls in a row from the same player. But
Jack's going to move that ball up just a little bit farther. Not that he needs the extra space, but why not take it?
it's free.
He's going to move the ball back to, or he's going to let Emmett Kindler take it.
We've got 3 defenders back for the Ravens versus 1 for that counter. Got Luke Weinman in. Ball's going to go over to Luke Weinman on the far left side. They were looking for a header, which just goes over his head. Ball's out of bounds for the Quakers.
Looks like number 17, Jose Ruiz, is coming in for number 14, Max Barnishin. 17's a junior midfielder, 5'9", 150 pounds from Norwalk, Ohio. You got any relatives out there, Mr. Harris?
Where at?
Dairy Dip or Norwalk, Ohio?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of Norwalk.
That doesn't even sound like a legit town. Good ball, a good through ball tried to put through by the Quakers, intercepted by Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler is yelling at his right side over here, Wesley, to open up to cover number 5 on this side for the Quakers. Brendan Hall doing a great job. Ball played out of bounds by number 4 of the Quakers for Anderson Ravens possession. We're going to be in front of the bench by an Emmett Kindler throw. Emmett's looking for somebody to check in for him. He finds Xander May, who's being held on the backside. I think that's Wesley Lewis up there challenging the ball. Ball's won by number 5, who sends a big switch across. Thankfully, Luke Weinman, talented left back on that side, is in possession of the ball. He looks around, slows the play down just a little bit, decides to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. So we're looking to play the ball short. Noah New is going to look up to Wesley again. They're just putting some more steps on a number 11 and making their cam run a little bit more during this game to burn some of those legs down. What a wonderful ball, a wonderful through ball sent down by Wesley. Wesley with the back and forth, dangerous ball on top of the box. Brendan Hall just out of possession of the ball. Ball's played out by Wilmington Quakers. They slow the play down to wait for their outside runner, which is number 17. He's going to be defended on this side by Jack Harris for number 5. Jack Harris defends well, shields the ball out of bounds for a goal kick against number 5.
And they're going to have a sub now. The Quakers, number 33, Jordan Domo, is going to come out, or come in, rather.
So
for number 11, Parker Burke, he's going to get a break.
Kind of what I thought the coach was going to do is switch out his target players up here. This number 11's a tough, gritty player. His first 20 minutes was to burn that defense down and burn those legs down. Now he's got fresh legs who have been sitting for about 45 minutes to challenge this back line now. So this back line's got fresh legs. He's a 33 is a 6'6", 206-pound striker, which is certainly tall and definitely fast. They're going to be looking to send some long balls to him. So Jack Harris and Noah New may have their hands full at this, but I have a lot of faith in them, and they also have a lot of faith in each other. According to their play, they're very trusting players of each other. Those two with Noah New at the 6, they really play well together back and forth. So 33 is trying to play a ball in. Jack Harris plays the ball back to Braden Kennedy. Kennedy's going to play the ball long back up here to the midfield, which Brendan Hall wins the ball, and he's going to play the ball.
Wesley Lewis is off to the
Wesley
races.
Lewis.
He's onside. Nah.
Wesley Lewis just loses possession of the ball.
To number 5, Allen. I'm not going to attempt to say his last name.
So we're going to need to put a little bit more pressure over here from our right wing, which is Wesley. He's looking to come back on that counterattack by the Quakers. Jack Harris marked up on their number 33, who is
Just
under
pushing
pressure.
him out. Yeah, Emmett Kindler keeps pushing him out.
Yeah, just moving the ball back. And Emmett Kindler wins that ball from 33, which is a great job. Finds Brendan Hall. Now we're up for a 2v3 from the Anderson Ravens. It's going to be a foul from the back, which is
Not called.
not called.
Not
Everyone on the
called.
field,
I
except
think-
for the guy in the middle, thought that was a foul.
Everybody thought that was a foul. They were all waiting for the whistle.
Yeah,
on
the
that one.
Quakers even stopped the ball on that one because that was from behind, which was clearly a foul. However, not awarded to the Anderson Ravens.
We're going to have quite a few subs here coming from the Quakers after this. One touch up to the top. Jack Harris is going to shield the ball. Braden Harris will retrieve that. I'm sorry.
I only
Kennedy.
need one child.
Yeah, Braden Kennedy will hold on to that.
That includes tuition. Let's go, Wesley. Okay, 33 tries
Nice
to play
step
the
by
ball
Noah
through.
New.
Big player again, looking to put the ball through. Noah New. Jack Harris on top of the box.
No
foul, no
Absolutely
way.
not.
Player runs over our player. He's going to have to watch that again because that player has his hands up as if a foul was committed, and that's clearly clearly not a foul.
Still in. 23 took his time getting to that one. Move it over here to number 4. I believe that's Mr. Comstock. Moves it over to 20. Connor Niedermeyer, who now has it over to number 3, Jace Edmondson, up the sideline. Lots of subs are coming in right now, looking about halfway through this second half.
Good play on the far side. Got a little luck on our side from that one. We don't have a
go.
runner over here, but we're
Miles
1v4.
Tucker's looking. Wesley Lewis is coming up. He's going to get a little bounced off the ball, and number 4, James Comstock comes up with it. He's dribbling the ball up this left side into the middle. Gonna be hassled a little there by Ashton Cuss. And we're seeing what we're having offsides.
On the far side. Anderson needs to start slowing this down. The tempo of this game, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of subs coming in from the Quakers. It's hot out. We're pretty far in our bench with having 5 players out in this game. So Anderson needs to start slowing this down, slow the possession down, and try to, keep the momentum at a particular pace. So in the end of the game, they can dig as far as they can to get up there. But
Agreed.
we'll see how this goes. Long ball played.
Nice job there by number 3, Wesley Lewis, to try to break it up. Unlucky. Back into the mall. Well, and we got it off to the races, but Braden Kennedy will be there to grab that ball. Very good job by our goalkeeper to recognize the situation, come up off his back line, pull that ball in.
Here's 33 in pursuit of Noah New.
Emmett Kindler there. Brendan Hall. And what's he calling? A foul from wrapping around.
He should be. That was an NCAA wrestling. It was trying to do a takedown from the back, caught by the official this
Kindler's
time.
going all the way over there to Wyman. Wyman's coming up the side. Now it goes straight into the middle.
Still looking to
legs,
get fouled. I'm
couple
not
of legs,
sure
but
how
up to
neither one of
Xander.
those is a foul.
Luke pulls it, has a shot, ricochets off. Looks like
Playing back to Wesley. Good.
Wesley has it. Can he play to the outside? He can.
Wes-
Up to Brendan Hall. Brendan Hall is going to put it on the line, but it's intercepted by number 4, James Comstock.
It was a great negative ball played by those players right there. Great vision on that one.
Nice job there.
Daniel
by
Carlin steps
Daniel
up.
Carlin, yep, puts the ball right up to Wyman. Wyman passed the ball over there to Miles Tucker. Miles Tucker plays it just a little bit long, gets an unlucky bounce, goes back to the Quakers.
Just a little heavy touch there from Miles. Those happen at that point. You have 2 defenders standing around you. You don't want to play the ball wrong, and sometimes it just hits a little hard off your foot. I will say we did have a shout out by Eric Denny. Eric Denny is the Hobart Soccer Club president, who is doing a great job with the Hobart Soccer Club out there. I think he's got, 350, 450 kids enrolled in the fall. Does a great job with coaching indoor.
If you've ever been up there to northern Indiana, Hobart, Indiana, they've got a beautiful facility. He does a great job keeping the grass clean and cut. And perfect place for kids to play some soccer all the way from age 3 up to 18 years old, 19 years old. Just a great job.
To be honest with you, as far as town ball goes, or club ball, definitely one of the nicest facilities that I've been to, and that includes Munster and Portage and some of those other places that have some of the town ball, but just a great facility up there.
You can see the big number 33 there, putting a head on it, but it slips over. We got a long ball down the side there, but Quakers player number 2, Braden Spencer, will be there to pick that up. He plays it up the sidelines. Wyman intercepts, gets the ball.
Wins a 2v1.
Passes it off to Xander. Xander unfortunately loses the ball in the middle, but he still got it.
Still got a
up in
toe
the
on.
air. Wyman back to putting a head on it.
Brendan Hall working hard to get to the ball.
Still trying to get there.
Not sure how that wasn't a high kick.
It was close.
Dangerous
play up the referee's
discretion.
there, yep. Number 8 here on the left side, William Jansen, going to play the ball back into the middle. He's going to go back outside of number 17, Jose Ruiz. Jose's going to hold on to it back in there to number 8.
It was a great job by the Wilmington offenders here to play the ball left to right, right to left, and just continuing to stretch that defense by the Anderson, with that runner that's coming in for that pressure in the cover. Valance has got to pick that third player that comes up for that 3-card Monty. They were playing on top of the box there.
Absolutely.
So
That
got
sequence
lucky with
there.
that one.
Yeah, that sequence there was well done. Very methodical. Playing the ball up the left side by Anderson. And looks like we're going to have a throw in. There's a player on the ground. Not sure what's going on, if we're halting time or not. Doesn't look like it. Nice sportsmanship by Noah New. Picking a Quaker player up off the ground. Say, let's get ready to play again.
Okay, ball in to Xander. Xander plays a good ball over to Brennan Hall, who looks to cross to Anderson Colclaser, who we know is really dangerous from that. We've seen him at a couple of goals from the 20-25 yard line. Goes to take a shot, deflected by a Quakers player. Diagonal ball run comes in, and number 9 is a very wise, does a great job on pulling back the reins because he sees the goalkeeper's going to meet him. Number 9, giving him credit, was Logan Kent on that one, the junior forward, 6'1", 178. That's our Hamilton, Ohio player.
Just a great night great job recognizing, hey, look, I'm not going to get there.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull back a little bit. I don't know any injuries today, you know. Everybody's looking to play another day. We got a sub here, number 10. Aiden Barnishin coming in for number 2, Braden Spencer.
Heard some good things about Aiden Barnishin in the beginning of the game from our coach. He said he's a great player, player to look for. He's 5'11", 150 pounds. He comes out of Troy Christian, so looking to see good things from him on their side. Looks like it's going to be a Quakers throw-in. Dangerous territory, 18 yards down. Of course, they're going to bring in big number 20 for that long throw. Everybody back on the Ravens to defend this one. We've got 9 in the box. Xander's up on top. All Quakers are in to try to be successful.
Nice job by Braden Kennedy. Punched that out.
Knocked
well
it out
done.
like Mike Tyson. That was
sure
a
did.
great job. That kid does such a good job in the goal. That ball's going to go over for a corner kick.
Remember the HCAC championship game last year? What a phenomenal job goalkeeping he did. It's going to be a fun season.
Quakers with a corner kick here on the near side. Again, everybody's in for the Quakers. Ball is played far. Ball is going to travel out of bounds, fortunately, for a Ravens goal kick. 15:53 left in this game, 1-1. If you're just catching up, there's been 10 shots on goal by the Ravens, most of those in the first half. The second half, the Quakers have stepped up their game for shots as far as shots go. One of those did land in the back of the net, and we are at 7 shots in by the Ravens. So Jack Harrison, possession of the ball, plays Brennan Hall in the middle. Hall looks up to go long, plays the ball short to Miles. Miles plays the ball back to
No one knew.
Thank you.
No problem. It happens. That sun's getting to us, I know for sure. And you can see it on your screen, folks. That sun's right in our eyes, so we're doing the best that we can.
Dangerous ball came through. Ashton Cuss with a acrobatic deflection on that one. Did a great job defending that to keep that from being a dangerous ball. Ball's on the far side. Luke Weinman is being chased down by their captain, number 3. Luke decides to play the ball out, live another day. And again, no secrets here. Number 20 can put the ball in all the way to the PK mark. So that's where I look for the ball to go, which is coincidentally where number 33, their target player is, their 6'6" player. Ball goes right to him. Fortunately, Miles sees that, intercepts it, and Andon Colclaser gets the ball and plays the ball out long to Xander. Xander needs to look forward.
Plays the ball back and let Emmett Kindler handle it. Kindler's going to go up to Colclaser. Colclaser's going to ricochet the ball off of number 4, James Comstock from the Quakers. We're going to have a sub here. Eli Delgado is going to come in for number 13, Daniel Carlin, who's played a fabulous game so far, working his butt off. Needs a little break.
Goal scorer in the first half.
Yeah.
Big goal scorer. Far post.
Off a beautiful cross by Xander Mays.
Clock was stopped there. I believe the clock stops here on NCAA time. 15 minutes left on subs. So I think when we make subs now, the clock's going to stop. So I thought it was for the leading team only.
That's what I thought too.
But here we are. Okay, Emmett Kindler's had enough of this. He gets involved in a 2v1 and continues to challenge it out here with,
nice
with
job
a
by
great ball.
Ashton Cuss.
36 finds himself on the ground, picking himself up and collecting his thoughts because he runs into 18 and 19 from the Anderson Ravens.
Parker Burke and number 33, Jordan, are going to go ahead and make a quick little switcheroo.
We've got 33 out and 11 in, if you didn't call that off. 11 back in. Again, real strong player. Certainly causing some problems there for the Anderson back line in the minutes that he's been in. So 33, to be honest with you, was a little reprieve Not as much action as I thought we were going to see from him. 11 to me is a little bit more of a dangerous player, and I hope our two center backs recognize that and stop giving him the space that he's had, that he's been allowed this first 70 minutes of the game.
So super dangerous in the air, right? Number 33, just super big guy, gets up in the air, put that ball where he needs to. Luckily, it didn't have a whole lot of chances for him, so it worked out well for us.
For sure.
And it looks like it's going to be a corner kick, just an unlucky bounce.
Sure was. So as far as tempo goes, tempo slowed down on both sides of the team. I mean, again, it's hot here. This is many of these players, even though it's their third game, many of these players, it's their first game that they've played. You know, I think the coach on the other side is looking to gain some momentum with them and some chemistry. And I think he thought this was the team. Anderson was going to be the team he was going to come in and
shot high by number 11, Parker Burke.
And guess where the ball went?
Down to the street.
Down to the street,
there
rolling down to the sewer.
Rolling down.
So I think the Quakers coach thought he was going to come in and look for those big wins, and a big win here against the Ravens. But the Ravens have had a different plan and a different mindset. You know, I talked to the few of the players before the game. It's always good to hear what some of them have to say, and they did not feel as though this game was they were in it to win it.
That's
I will
right.
tell you that. So
Still
Xander
moving
Mays,
the ball very nicely.
We
off
sure
to
are.
Emmett Kindler.
we really are. I know they've got Emmett. I know they've got Xander up as a striker. Good ball played across.
All
Got
right to
Xander.
Xander plays it a little too long. It's intercepted, but Miles is there. Miles plays it back. Xander's going to shoot in the bottom right-hand corner, but their
Man.
goalkeeper, that's a big boy from Sweden. He's got down on that.
Yeah, but he's lucky too. He had about 6 or 8 players that were blocking his vision, and he just got down to get to that ball. So it really worked. There's a pile of dust flew up. I mean, he was really working to get to that shot. So that was a great shot on goal by Xander. Xander plays a lot like an attacking center mid. You know, most strikers by DNA are extremely selfish and want to score. And Xander will certainly play the ball back, and he is not a selfish player.
And it's got to get back. Number 18 beat him to it.
Yeah, but he's got to continue on the ball too. After you're beat by a player, you cannot trail behind him. It's the ball of the player. Somebody's got to get it.
Eli had a nice step. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Just want to go in there.
Got to keep pushing on him. So here we're in pressure cover on this side. Cole Clazier missed his cover, and now we've recovered the ball up, and it's going to be in possession of the Quakers.
Number 24, A.J. Bibbs, going to take that throw in. Play it through the middle to number 18, Tanner Bierman.
Who wisely plays the ball back, and they've got 3 runners up top for the Quakers. Ball was tried to play out, and it was an unlucky deflection off of our player Miles.
We got quite a few Ravens players there, just a little miscommunication, trying to tell me, hey, you go to it. That ball's back to number 24, A.J. Bibb again, who plays it over to number 18, Tanner Bierman again. Looks like it's like what is that? What do you call it when you do that again? You know, it's like I already just said that. I feel like deja vu. I feel like just said all that.
So ball's back on top of the box again here on the Ravens box. Pretty dangerous balls being played back and forth.
We're looking for a clear. Looks like he's going to let the keeper have that one.
Keeper needs to slow things down right now. The Ravens need a break. I mean, we're 9 minutes and 25, and this is what I said in the beginning of this, these last, 5, 10, 15 minutes of this game is going to be the win or lose of this game. And, I mean, you've got some tired players. You've got 3 more that this Wilmington coach recognizes the pressure has changed for the Ravens, and he is very wisely going to put in 3 more players, which is a great call. He's got to burn the bench down, and that's what he's looking to do. Probably knows that we're down on some subs over here on our side. But I tell you, we do get lucky with some through balls. These Anderson Ravens are doing a great job on picking up some of those missed pressure cover balance from this Wilmington, and they're able to capitalize.
So number 2, Braden Spence is going to come in. Number 7, Caden Young. And number 23, Jace Hook, all coming in. Looks like number 9, number 36, and number 19 are all coming out.
So 23 is back in to give him the due credit. He's the one to keep an eye on for those inappropriate fouls that were occurring in the first half of this first few minutes of the second half here. So
He gets through. He's going to move the ball up. Oh, just on the heels of Miles Tucker. He's trying to make the play. And Cole Glazier still keeping the pressure there. That's going to go back to their goalkeeper, Eric Axelson.
Quakers are asking for their goalkeeper to settle down, wisely so. Still got 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in this contest. Playing the ball back and forth as Delgado is in pursuit. They play the ball back to the Quakers, goalkeeper who plays the ball long. Ball is slipped through.
Nice job
headered
by Jack Harris. Ball's played up to Miles Tucker. Miles has it. He's got a little bit of pressure by number 7. Up to Andon Cole Glazier. Cole Glazier just can't handle it, though. Goes up through the middle.
What a
Back
ball
to the
played by
Quaker.
Miles.
And Jack Harris, another good step. Keep the ball, the pressure away from the defense. Number 7 is going to come up down the field. Caden Young, he's going to play the ball a little bit long. It's going to go over to Braden Kennedy. Kennedy's going to settle this team down a little bit. .7:30 left in the half. And ball's in the middle, and it's going to ricochet off. That's going to go to Braden Kennedy. Kennedy's going to come out here to Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler's going to play the ball to Cole Glazier. Cole Glazier's going to be met in the middle there by number 20, who's going to Cole Glazier's going to pass the ball out to the outside. It's going to ricochet back to number 46, Miles Tucker. Now go back to the Quakers.
Ball is played forward to number 11, who is the player I told you earlier was a dangerous player. He sends a rocket.
He sure did.
Into our goalkeeper, who wisely defends. Great two-handed save. Plays the ball short. Again, Anderson Ravens are looking to stretch this field out. Jack Harris plays the ball over here to Emmett Kindler, 19. Great ball played up. Well
24.
Defended by 24, who
That's
plays the
AJ
ball
Bibb.
out.
Looks like we're going to have another sub here. Now he's going to put both in up top. Number 33, Jordan. Number 33, Jordan Domo. And number 11, Parker Burke.
Number 34, Jackson Crawford, midfielder freshman from Greenwood, Indiana, has been very impressive. He's caused a lot of problems for some of these opposing teams, and is a dangerous player. Ball was played back. We've got a little back and forth going down here in the near corner. Daniel Carlin in possession of the ball, continues with possession. Plays it to Jackson Crawford, who just misses the ball. Fortunately, it continued on, and he did not give up on the ball, which is an admirable quality to continue on even though a mistake was made. That will certainly win him some additional minutes of playing time.
5:20. 5:20.
Some additional minutes of playing time. Emmett Kindler playing the ball up to Ashton Cush.
I'm not so sure we need right now.
Cush just misses. Not sure what's going on right now, but
5 minutes flat right now.
that was definitely a dangerous play right there. And
We're going
wisely
to have it
called.
come back. We're going to have it come back.
Yeah,
Yep.
almost kicked him in the cheek. Okay, there's a difference in the scoreboard and what the actual time left is. Scoreboard says 5:48. However, we have officially 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in this game.
I've got 4:30.
Oh, because we were way late on starting the clock. I realized.
So I just have to leave it paused.
Lots of play there in the middle.
Good play by number 7.
Good job by Noah New to intercept. Nice takeaway, but taken back by number 7. It's hard to see with the sun, but we're doing our best. Looks like it was intercepted there again by a Quaker. Quaker moved the ball up. Long ball all the way to the left side. He's offsides.
Thankfully offsides. That was going to be a tough 1v1 over there for Daniel Carlin. Certainly some open players over here. Very fortunate that we got that offsides called.
5 minutes left to play, a little bit under, 4:53.
Ball played long from the
Oh,
offsides.
there's a breakaway. Xander Mace, can he get there? He
Xander
cannot.
Mace, the Jackson Crawford
Jackson
plays the ball back
Crawford,
up.
but Xander knows he's offside, steps away from the play, comes back there to Carlin. Carlin makes a nice chip, but that big goalkeeper, he's got it.
man.
It's big
What a
boy
smart
today.
play by Xander. That was very heads up. Knew he was in an offsides position. Did not want to give the ball away. Disengaged in the play completely and did a great job. Okay, through ball tried to be sent through. Jackson Crawford plays the ball to Daniel Carlin. Daniel Carlin needs to step up here and win this 1v1. Ball is continuing to play. Ashton Kuss is going to step in for a right back position. Ball is going to amazingly stay in. Got the spin on that one. Daniel Carlin commits a foul right in front of the box.
Yep.
Light foul, nevertheless, called by this official. Number 8 is taking the direct free kick, which is sent right to the top of the box for their target player, number 33.
Nice job by Jack Harris to clear the ball, and Luke Wyman just to get it out of there.
Again, 24 is going to be in for the throw. Number 5 is going to get subbed in for number 8 on the way out. 5 from the other team is Allen. No way can I say that last name.
I did the same thing earlier.
He's a junior defender, 5'11", 150. And let's just tell you, he's from Sweden, because that's the entire alphabet in the city
Can Jack
that he
get
is
there? No, they're calling a corner. He tried. He worked hard to get over there, just could not get there in time. It's going to be a corner here from the left side of your screen.
All Anderson Ravens in the back at this point. 3 minutes left in the clock. Everybody's back to defend, trying to defend this 1-1 lead. Ball is headed out of bounds by 20. Ball at this point has stayed in. 33, their target player, tries to keep the ball in play to play it back, and he plays the ball out of bounds. So 2:54 left in this one. Certainly a nail biter. This is a team with a lot of international players. Beat Rose-Hulman 2-0, and for those of you in the NCAA world that are following this conference should know just how good this team should be. Anderson Ravens have managed to find a 1-1 tie at this point. Doing a great job, just good possession. Crawford 34 with the ball, good possession.
Nice try to Xander.
Does make a good effort to play the ball through the middle. Again, Crawford is in there. He's mixing it up with players that are a little bigger than he is, and he is not backing down at this point.
He sure isn't.
30 offsides on the far side, number
Offsides
33,
again.
which we'll take that.
Got 2 minutes left in this contest. We got a sub coming in here, number 41, Eli Delgado. Oh, not gonna sub on an offside. That's my fault.
Delgado anxiously waiting to get in to try to make his mark in this game, and we sure would love to see some good play from him. Ball is headed back to Ashton Kuss. The Anderson Ravens got to dig down on this one. Great ball played out by Miles. Brendan Hall's going to look to the left for Luke Weinman. Intercepted on that back line. Ashton Kuss wins the ball. Anderson still in possession of this ball, working up the far side. 1v1 challenge. Quakers come up with the ball. 33 is going to run short. He's going to be defended by Jack Harris on the far side. Jack Harris drops his hips and defends. 33 wisely by, shoots and scores. Certainly on sides. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the clock. Shoots near side on that ball.
Definitely unfortunate. Play kind of happened up here. Ravens are running out of steam. They're trying to get through the last minute of gameplay.
So good call playing. I'll give it to the credit for the other coach on this subbing that he's been doing. Looking to burn that back line down, and that's exactly what he's managed to do. Good play by the Wilmington Quakers, and that lapse in defense unfortunately cost a 2-1 score with 1:15 left. So we'll see what Anderson has left. Looks like they're going to send the ball long. Jack Harris sends the ball long up to their right back captain. He mishandles the ball and wisely plays the ball out of bounds, trying to burn some of that clock. Noah New races over in front of the parents to give the ball to Luke Weinman, who's a long throw. Some dangerous play on that side.
Give it to him. We're trying to get it in. Noah New. We know we only got about 40 seconds left.
And they're
Noah
wisely
New's pushing.
arguing. Everybody's pushing up. I mean, we are down 2-1. Let's push everybody up in the box for one last
Absolutely.
Hail Mary. everybody's up to include the goalkeeper is now up to midfield. So Noah New's going to play the ball in. It's going to go a little short.
Jack
Harris,
and a chip, and then right into the keeper.
double header right into the goalkeeper. Still a great, wise move. Great play. Great call playing by the coaches.
20 seconds left in the contest. They're just moving the ball, containing for the last 15 seconds, moving the ball around. See what they can do here. So unlucky in the last minute of the game with the score there by the number 33, I believe it was, Jordan, yeah?
Yep.
And our game 2-1.
Yep. Again, Ravens down 5 starters in this one. I know the score is not in their favor. I know that nobody's happy about the loss on this one. But the silver lining in this game is simply that they are down 5 players. And being so far down on their bench, a team that beat Rose-Hulman 2-0, they narrowly squeaked out a win against the Anderson Ravens. So,
and mind you, from what we hear, they beat Rose-Hulman without some of these players.
That's correct, yeah.
So, good news looking up for the Ravens squad. I know it's a loss, right? Everybody hates to lose. Nobody wants to lose. But if they're taking it back to the book and looking at what's happening, it's a good thing to keep an eye on what's happening. And, hey, this could be good, right? On where it's going to go.
These are these building moments, right? These are these moments where the coach will take them in, show them what their errors are, work with them on what they did. I know he's going to have a long talk with Jack Harris on that one because Jack got beat on that. Of all the balls to get beat on today's game, it was that one that resulted in a goal. And I called out 33 from the beginning as a target player, a player to look out for, number 11 and 33, and 11 was extremely dangerous up top. 33 is exactly who we thought he was going to be, and ends up with a game-winning goal. Great shot, can't take that away from him.
Yeah, absolutely not. So just to kind of look forward to our schedule here coming up, we have a 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time game against Trine this Friday. We'll be back. Sorry, 5 p.m. I apologize. 5 p.m. against Trine this coming Friday. We'll be here for that. Should be bringing it. Hopefully get our stream figured out by then. So quit canceling in the middle of the thing. We're gonna keep working on it.
Well, I think your boss has talked to you about it, and you're not meeting expectations at this point. For the stream, and I know some of the 4 of the 5 of our viewers that are out there, they've really been upset about it. So, I'll let them talk to you about your abilities to get that straightened out. But hey, look, we don't always have good days.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to post the final score, and we will see you next week.